slowly but surely. And I just wanted to make a couple of new videos for you, even before the whole house is like perfectly all set up. As some of you may know, I did just purchase a new home, so I'm just getting settled in. I've only been in for about a month now, maybe just a little bit over. So it's just a lot of work. But before I make some new videos on some story times, I just want to like make a video to talk about my particular opinion on this particular topic, because I think it's something that all of us encounter at some point, and I feel like I have a very strong opinion and a pretty good argument for where I stand on my opinion. So the question is, should you get back with an ex, or should you move on and really never take back an ex, should the opportunity ever present itself? So I always use this phrase as when we want to go back with somebody that we've been with, that's the past, that's actually ended. It's like wanting to go back to a comfort zone that was never even that comfortable. I have like a piece of hair here, it's driving me nuts. And the reason I say that is because, as I said in previous videos, like something ends for a reason. And even if you ever get back together, while you're exes, while you're broken up, there was a reason that you broke up. You don't just like end a relationship for absolutely no reason. And there are some things that are beyond your control. For example, distance. Maybe that's something that you can't control right now. Maybe that's the reason that things ended. And perhaps that's more of a situational issue. And should the distance gap be closed, that's kind of an easy one to be like, oh yeah, we can get back together, no big deal. It wasn't really a relational thing, it was a situational thing. But rarely is that the only thing. So even in a situation like that, sometimes, you know, there's reasons why you chose to not close that distance gap. Maybe there are other things that were like, okay, there's this big issue, but there are other underlying issues that contributed to the breakup. And should we ever get back together, those issues would still exist and we would have problems and probably break up again, whatever. So the question again is, should you get back with an ex? Should that situation present itself? Should you ever consider taking an ex back? Or should you just move on to something fresh, something new, and not really look back to what could have been, or revisiting this situation when this person comes back to you or you go back to this person? Okay, and my 110% opinion is I don't believe in getting back with exes. I've never gotten back into a relationship with an ex. Have I, you know, hung out with and dated a little bit with an ex? Well, not even dated, but we can use that word loosely. Hung out with, considered, whatever. Yes, I have. Have we ever been in a relationship after that? No. And that was in a time in my life when like I wasn't the same person as I am now, and looking back, like I realized why it didn't work out. And those are the things that I'm gonna get into right now. So have I ever gotten back with an ex? No, I haven't, and I never will, because that's like my mantra, that's my standard for myself. I won't go back with an ex. Because my thing is, if things end once, there's a potential that it could end again. And that means to me that trust has been broken, trust has been breached, and that 100% trust level can never be regained. Now, I'm gonna say that again. So like once you have one breakup with somebody, the potential for another breakup is there, and the trust has been breached. So I know that I can't 100% trust that that's not gonna happen again. You can't get me back to 100%. Maybe you can get to a 99.8% if, you know, we're 60 years down the line together still. But that for me is a chance that I can't psychologically take, because I know in the back of my mind, I'm going to be thinking about, this person left me once. I'm going to be watching their actions. Or even if it was me that walked away, I'm going to be thinking about, you know, something in that to where it could happen again. And there's a level that was here, and it's here, and it can never get up to this again. Just can't. The pattern is full, my friends. Like, you can't get back to what you once had. It's not pure anymore. That purity of the first relationship has ended with the first relationship ending. And I just know that regardless of what somebody says, even if they repent to me, or again, we can flip it around where I left them. I guess this is more if you've been left, but at the same time, it still applies. Like, the action has spoken louder than the potential words, because there were probably a time, if you were together for a significant amount of time, that you guys said, oh, we're going to be together forever, but forever ended. It ended with that time. So what's to say that that's never going to happen again? Like, you can't. Actions are the only thing that can speak from there. And if you want to take that chance, go for it. But I know for me, once you leave me once, I'm never going to give you the opportunity to leave me again. Once you turn me down once, I'm never going to give you the chance to turn me down again. Once you disappoint me once, you guessed it, like, I'm not going to give you that opportunity to turn me down again. And once you reject me and make me feel bad enough to where we're actually broken up and I feel like I have to live my life without you, I'm absolutely going to live my life without you. And it's going to be a beautiful life, and it's going to be a wonderful life, like I always talk about on my videos, but it's going to be without you, because that's the choice that you made. So we can be fine, we can be cool, we can be whatever. We're probably not really going to be friends, but we can be friendly. I mean, maybe we even can be friends, because by the time that you let me go, I know in my brain that you're never going to be to me what you once were, ever. You gave up that chance when you walked away. So, okay, like, whatever you do doesn't matter, because I know my future and I'm in control of my future. You lost your control when you let me go. I regained my control by deciding that I'm never going to get back with you, and I'm just going to live my best life. And if you want to look on, go for it. But that's the best revenge. And for me, I'm going to live my best life without the person that left me. So no, even if this person whom I loved comes back to me and like grovels for me, I could never 100% trust them again. And I could never put my heart in the position of being broken by the same person twice. So that's honestly why I don't believe in getting back with an ex. And I just believe that there are so many wonderful people out there for each and every person. I think there are a lot of wonderful matches. It just depends what your life would look like with each of these different individuals. And there is somebody out there for me who is never going to leave me and is never going to chance breaking my heart and trying to come back later and getting it back. There's somebody who's not going to do that. So I'm going to try to find that person, or let that person find me, and let the other person go. So anyway, that's just my 2 cents. I've known people that have gotten back with exes and married them and have beautiful relationships, and that's worked out great for them. This is just my personal opinion. So if you have any experiences, any stories, I would love to hear them. I think that there are all sorts of awesome opinions on the subject. I think it's a very controversial subject, which means it's just more interesting, and I would love to discuss it in the comments. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please hit like, and also subscribe if you'd like to see more videos from me. Otherwise, YouTube will not show them to you, because that's how that works. So also, if you are on Instagram, please follow me at @LoveMeganSummer. And if you have any questions that you'd like to see me answer in the form of video, go ahead and drop those in the comments, or you can join the other people who have been doing this lately and have been emailing them to me at lovemegansummer@gmail.com. Anyway, love you guys. Please like and subscribe, and share this video with your friends. I'll talk to you guys soon. Okay.